Kevin, with all the accolades Ben has got, it's no secret that LSU's getting a special player, but you've seen him up close and personal now for a few years. What exactly will he do when he gets to LSU at the college level, do you think?
Well, I think he's an electrifying player. He's a great rebounder who could get the ball and go. And, you know, kind of like when Jason Kidd was with the Nets at Dallas Mavericks, he'd probably get 5-6 rebounds a game, and then he'd be on top of you on the break, and it's a 4-on-3, 3-on-2, because it's the hardest break to stop and there's no outlet pass. So he has that ability to help his teammates get better. He's very unselfish growing up in Australia. It's very bad form to be a young guy and take more shots than the older guys. And I think it's been a good thing for his career. He's an excellent passer. He's a great cross-court passer out of the post or from a wing to the opposite side. So if people are getting in proper defensive position, he throws such a strong pass across court. He could actually almost make you pay for being in the right position where you're taught, and if you're a good shooter and stretching the defense outside the three-point line. And I think, you know, he's clearly the best high school player in the country, and probably the scary thing is I think he can get a lot better. I think he shoots it good for a high school kid, okay for a college kid, and not good enough for a pro, but he's gotten better each year, and he recognizes that, and I think eventually he's going to be a real good shooter. I had Al Harrington, who wasn't a good shooter at all in high school, ended up being a real good three-point shooter in the pros, and he's working, and it's getting better all the time. I think he's got, you know, a good release, good backspin, has a little tilt, but that's okay. He finishes good. And, you know, I have Dante Calabria, who's a great player at North Carolina and a great shooter, played in the EuroLeague 15 years. He's here this year coaching my prep team, working with Ben on his shot all the time, so I think his shot's going to go to the next level. And, you know, we want to really polish him in the post because he's going to be really difficult at the higher levels if he has a 2 or 3 guarding him at 6'9" and strong and jumping well, if he finishes everything around the post area like LeBron or Kobe, because if you double him, he'll find the open guy any place on the court.
Just watching him practice for an hour, it looks like it's really important to him to make other players better. That, you know, some guys, that's not natural, but it seems like that's pretty natural to him.
Well, I think his competitiveness has grown too. I think that's something that each year he's built on. You know, we try to tell him we can't win our 3rd straight national title if you're not the best or the 2nd best practice player all the time. Because if you're going to coast, it's going to be easy for everybody else to coast. And if I can get into you and yell at you and push you, and the younger guys see that, you know, they got to even go harder. So it could help our whole team and lift our whole level.